The blue moon pulsed with a life of its own. It breathed jazz, exhaled blues. The air itself, thick with smoke and desire, hummed a seductive tune. He stood guard behind the bar, a stoic observer amid the swirling chaos. Then she walked in. Her movements, fluid as smoke, drew his gaze. She moved with a grace that defied the crowded floor, her body a symphony swaying to the music's silent command. Her eyes, pools of molten amber, held a depth he yearned to explore. This was no ordinary woman. He watched, mesmerized, as she claimed a seat at the bar. Her lips curved into a smile, a flicker of mischief in their depths. He felt a tremor run through him, a jolt of recognition. Their eyes met, a silent conversation passing between them, a spark igniting in the smoky haze. He knew with a certainty that startled him that their paths were meant to intertwine. She was a melody he hadn't heard before, a song waiting to be written. By day she was Miss Eleanor Vance, a woman of quiet strength and hidden depths. She navigated the bustling hallways of a downtown high school, her days spent nurturing young minds. Her students, drawn to her passion and empathy, saw in her a kindred spirit. But within her burned a fire that the classroom walls could barely contain. It ignited when her fingers danced across the keys of her old typewriter, spilling ink instead of tears. Poetry was her sanctuary, her words a tapestry of raw emotions and unspoken truths. Yet, even poetry couldn't fully express the restless energy that pulsed within her. At night she shed the skin of her daytime persona, transforming into DJ Electra. In the dimly lit corners of underground clubs, she spun tales of love and loss, her beats resonating with the heartbeat of the city. She was a woman of two worlds, comfortable in her solitude yet yearning for a connection that ran deeper than the surface. He was a man of routine, a steady presence in the ever-shifting landscape of the city. Jack. Just Jack. No last name needed for the patrons who frequented his bar, seeking solace and camaraderie in equal measure. His hands, calloused and strong, moved with practiced ease, mixing cocktails and pouring dreams into crystal glasses. His was a world of clinking ice and whispered confessions, of laughter and tears, shared under the soft glow of the neon sign outside. He'd seen countless faces pass through his doors, each with their own story etched in the lines around their eyes, but none had captivated him like hers. There was a fire in her gaze, a flicker of something untamed and wild that both intrigued and terrified him. He sensed a kindred spirit in her, a shared loneliness that resonated deep within his soul. He longed to know her, to unravel the secrets hidden beneath her cool exterior. She was a puzzle he was desperate to solve, a melody that haunted his waking thoughts. Their lives were a study in contrasts. He, a creature of habit, grounded and dependable. She, a whirlwind of creative energy, constantly seeking, searching. He was content with the familiar rhythm of his days, finding comfort in the predictable. She craved spontaneity, her spirit yearning for experiences that set her soul alight. He saw the world in shades of gray, appreciating the subtle nuances of everyday life. She saw it in vibrant hues, her senses attuned to the beauty and heartbreak that pulsed beneath the surface. He was earth, solid and unwavering. She was fire, unpredictable and fierce. Yet despite their differences, a potent magnetism drew them together. They were an unlikely pair, two puzzle pieces from different boxes, seemingly ill-fitting yet inexplicably drawn to one another.